Right then, people. Hello, how are we all doing? It is 7 o'clock my time, and that means the update is out. It is Wipe Day, it is December 1st. Here's a good look at all of the skins. I've literally just refreshed scmm, and the big quality of life update is out. So, what do we see right here? Rust's ninth birthday, very nice. Turned 9 this month. Are we going to see something special for next year? Oh, I wonder. Anyway, so we do have the where was I? We do we do have the combat quality of life. So burst module implementation. It's been added to the LR and the MP5. So again, it looks like only a few weapons have been affected. So LR 300s and MP5s now have a built-in burst module, and you just have to type M and it makes you switch in between them. Now, apparently, this also changes the aim cone as well. So, yeah, they want the LR300 to compete more with the AK, and if that does happen, then we potentially will be seeing an increase in price for a lot of LR300 skins if it does work. And of course, we've also been well aware of the slug ammo getting a trade off. I refuse to call it a nerf. Yes, you can't shoot from further away and do a lot of damage anymore, but you do more damage within a certain area. So you now do 100% damage in twice the amount of area, but you do less damage now from 40 meters plus. You're holding a shotgun, right? Not a sniper. So yeah, slug ammo, not the guns, slug ammo. But we do know that pump shotguns were being paired mostly with the slug ammo, and it was a very deadly combination. So it was very meta. Will it maintain its position? I think it's still perfectly fine. So let's just quickly show you something. I took some screenshots earlier. So if I could just quickly move this over here. So get a good look at this. Let's go F11. And we need to remember these prices. Remember, chat. YouTube, remember. So this is the LR300s. This was taken about an hour or so ago. That is the current state of all the most recent LR300 skins. Yes, they're all down in price because the LR300 at the moment didn't have a lot of gun demand. They weren't super easy to grab a hold of, or rather, were they even worth it trying to get a hold of? So yeah, that's the state of them. This was the state of the, sorry for the flashbang, the state of the MP5s. Blackout MP5 looking very nice there. It had the aim sight cut down and people liked it a lot. And I did sit here and say it wouldn't surprise me if at least one MP5 would do well. We'll have to wait and see if there's any changes to the MP5 in the future where we could potentially see MP5 skins do better again in the future. Lo and behold, that could be today. So will the burst module on the MP5 make it more desirable to be used? Let's find out. So yeah, quite a lot of these MP5 skins aren't doing very well because ever since the recoil update back in June, the MP5 dropped off. The recoil, people don't like that. But maybe this could be the big change. And then, of course, what paired best with the slugs ammo? That was the pump shotguns. We saw many pump shotguns going up and up and up in price because we never really saw any pump shotguns for a long time, did we? So recycler pump shotgun was accepted recently. Didn't sell as much as I was anticipating, but then again, it also came out during Charitable Rust Week, so there were some very interesting skins that came out at the same time. So at the moment, that was also still in the positive. Pretty much every single pump shotgun is in the positive. Will it stay like that, or will people assume the update has become a nerf, or is a nerf, and will it become bad, or will it go down in price? So I hope you've got a good visual of all of those prices. And now we move over to here because we've still got more things to talk about. Let's just take a quick look. So yep, code locks for cars. Caboose at the outpost. Yep, so that's cool. But nothing that's going to really influence the change of prices for skins. Yes, armored doors are getting a 25% health increase. So, yep, they've gone from 800 to 1000 HP. All the better. Could we see more people wanting to use armored doors and double armored doors? So, yeah. Could we potentially see an armored door or a double armored door potentially being accepted this week? Could we potentially see the blackout revolver? No, the Python being accepted this week. If you were If you didn't see my most recent Tuesday skin checks video, let's go out of this. You would have known that we've already covered some very interesting things. We've spotted some potentially very nice looking skins that could be accepted today. One of them being the Blackout Python, which also has its aim sight cut down, much like the MP5. But that's just speculation at the moment. So let's just move over to here and we'll just start talking about what potentially could be appearing today. So, could we see a rotation with a lot of clothing skins? We've been kind of lacking recently, haven't we? So, November 3rd, we of course did have the poncho and the deer skull mask. And then for the 10th, no clothing and armour. For the 17th, we had one clothing piece, but it wasn't marketable. And then last week, the 24th rotation, we had a bandana and we had some tier 3. That's okay. But are we going to see something that's actually going to continue a collection this week? Are we potentially going to see the final piece of lightweight being accepted? Are we potentially going to see the final piece of glister being accepted? Will we finally get the last piece of military being accepted? Will Apostate actually get its tier 3 and its tier 2? JPEG! So, if you aren't fully aware, there was a version 3 of the lightweight hoodie and pants that was made a few weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, we had a version 2 of the glister tier 3. Military, a week or two ago, so that was quite some time ago, had hoodie and pants made after a long time. So, yes, we're talking about potentially seeing skins that, when core pieces are added, accepted in a Rust rotation and continue a collection, all the pre-existing core pieces do usually go up in price. So take, for example, today, if we see Apostate tier 2 or tier 3 being accepted, this hoodie and pants will shoot up in demand and it will be going up in price. The reactionary nature of the Rust economy. So that's why we're constantly keeping an eye out. We constantly are anticipating. But, nothing's going to happen until they actually get accepted. When was the last time we saw a core piece? Well, actually, tier 3. But that Tiki collection was starting off a new thing. So that wouldn't cause anything to really go up in price. And there was no Tiki collection being put onto the workshop this week, which was quite annoying, yes. So, me as the investor, where are the collections? Could we potentially see lots of them this week? Could we potentially not see that much this week? I don't know. I am prepared to be very depressed. So, let's just move that over and hide it. Got a refresh on the accepted list. Nope, still no new skins. That's very unfortunate. How about we take a nice quick look at all of the abnormal skins that appeared last night? So, yeah, this is happening. But don't worry, I think it's fixed now. There you go. Perfect. So, last night we had 6 abnormal skins. Today we have 2 regular skins. The regular skins only become marketable when the Rust rotation has happened. As of now, that clearly hasn't happened just yet. Refresh and back and refresh. Remember, if you want to get links for the regular skins, that being the Paisley bandana and the Bangasar, you could just go to scmm.app, as you can see right there, and you could just click this, and it gives you a link to the Paisley bandana, and you can click this, and it gives you a link to the Bangasar. Splendid, wonderful. Now, of course, if I were to click this, it then gives you a link to the Tempered Garage Door. So easy, isn't it? So let's just quickly turn on this extension and we can start getting a good idea of the prices in dollars. Because everybody should know their currency in relation to the dollar, I hope. So, what is the Tempered Garage Door looking like at the moment? This is a $4.99 skin in the Rust store right now. You could go to the Rust store right now and buy this for $4.99. Well, the buy orders, they're only going up to $4. Look, it's me right there. Haha. I confidently think this will be going below its Rust store price, but I don't think it's going to crash and burn. I did tell a load of people if you want to play it extra safe, you could go down to around $2 with your buy orders. There's an abnormal video I literally posted last night. If you want to learn about what happened, it's right there. But we did have a bit of a problem in regards to there was a weird thing that happened, and I had to keep refreshing and use a VPN just to get around the issues. It wasn't just a request issue. There was another issue that appeared. But anyway, Tempered Garage Door. It doesn't look like it's particularly in a good. It doesn't look like it's in a particularly good position to go ahead and buy right now. You could just probably go put down a $4.20 buy order and you'd very likely buy them. Because, yeah, there's no competition. There's no build up all the way up to around $5. Not a good idea to jump into and buy right now. But if you really did want to buy these at a cheaper price, you could even offer $4.50. And you very likely could potentially pick them up at a cheaper price. Now, yeah, sorry. I'm also looking to the left because what we're also waiting on is scmm.app to update. When we see item definitions start changing, that's the alert that something's about to happen. The rotation's about to happen. Anyway, let's stick to this. So, we have Toxic Wolf Sleeping Bag. This was a $1.99 skin. I mean, it's still available. It's right there. Hello. There he is. So, yeah, this is a $1.99 skin. Price right now, build up, only going up to around $1.30, but the bulk of it is just around $1. So, yeah, unfortunately, even though it looks cool, it's unique with its colour scheme and whatnot, doesn't look like it's going to be holding that $2 value. However, when times are good, could we potentially see the skin prices go up afterwards? I confidently think it could happen, yes. But this is literally a new skin, so maybe it'll take a while for it to really gain some traction. And then we've got the No Mercy Armoured Door. Hello, buddy. How are you? So, will we see a difference with the prices of armoured doors? Will they potentially be more in demand to be used? Will the skins be more in demand to be applied? And will the skin prices go up? Hopefully, maybe, possibly. This is a $2.99 skin. The buy orders only going up to $1 here. The bulk of the buy orders around $1, and then you got a decent batch around here at $1.50. It's not maintaining its $2.99 price. No, it's not happening. That is not happening. So yeah, this is going to be going down. This is definitely going to be going below its rush door price. Not a good idea to buy that right now, is it? Now we're going to look at the Tiki face mask, and I gave you the absolutely most important information just about 5 minutes ago. This does not have any new pieces in the workshop, right? I've been talking for too long, this happens. So, this doesn't have anything new in the workshop for the Tiki collection. Igor, the creator, he helped make a poncho and a deer skull mask this week. That means people who are investing into this, aka people who have bought into it, and of course with the buy. So basically, people are probably going to get impatient with these and start unloading them onto the Steam market, dumping them, until we actually see any new Tiki collection appearing on the workshop. People can't really anticipate anything. You can speculate, oh, surely we'll have a hoodie and pants. We'll have a tier 2 at some point. And the only real way you can really figure out if that's going to happen is if you go to the workshop page, see if people are asking questions. Hey, are you going to make any more? I can't read that. Will set come January. Well, there you go. He has plans to make more, but he's going to wait until January. But people are impatient. They'll hold on to this skin and they'll think, you know what? I'm not seeing any new Tiki collection appearing. I have given up. I'm going to start throwing it on the Steam market. And when loads of people start doing that, the price starts to go down. People start undercutting each other. And then eventually people start unloading their stock onto the highest buy orders. So yeah, this is a $1.49 skin. It's not going to be maintaining that price. And I really wouldn't be surprised if people get impatient and start dumping it on the Steam market, essentially. So yeah. And of course, the same applies to the chest plate. So yeah, it's awkward. It's unfortunate, but even when it goes down in price, if we ever do see hoodie and pants or tier 2 being accepted in January time, it will shoot back up. You know, people have been waiting for a long time for new apostate stuff to appear. This came out in the October 13th rotation. We have waited 6 weeks and we have seen nothing, and we are depressed. There is definitely on the workshop right now apostate tier 2 and tier 3, and because we've waited for so long, people got impatient, people started to dump them on the Steam market. Now, there's 97 and 69. That's not that much. But the longer we wait, the more impatient people become, and eventually people start dumping onto the highest buy orders. It gets even cheaper and cheaper, and then it suffers and suffers and suffers. So, yeah, impatience you got to be prepared for what other people are like. Understand their behaviour, understand how they're likely going to react, and you know how this is going to work. I told my buy order people last night, be prepared for something like that. Let's not go too insane with our buy orders. We only went up to around 40. We only really went up to around 90 cents. That's me. That's my buy order there. I wouldn't be surprised if I buy a bunch of these. It really wouldn't be. It really wouldn't surprise me. But I am fairly confident that we will be seeing some Tiki collection in January. So now we have the Gothic Warlord AK-47, and we get an AK skin every other week, mate. Like it's yeah. I'm sorry. It's a nice looking skin, but it's just, yeah, we have far too many AK skins and they never hold their value, and this one isn't either. Buy order build up only goes up to 90 cents. You got a couple here at $1.44, $1.49. I don't think it's going to be holding that price. I think it's going to go down to $1, much like all of the other AKs that have come out recently. And that's that. So if you're going to sit there and say, Hedge, if I were to buy something right now from the Rust store, what would you say? I would sit here and say, don't. And that's the answer. Hooray! So, honestly, if you really, really, really wanted... If you had to buy something, I'd probably buy the bandana. And I wouldn't really jump into it so much. There's no guarantee. A bandana's going to be 100% okay, you know? We don't really see many bandana skins. We only see about, on average, 2 a year. And this selling around 12,000 did quite all right. Compare that all to the other ones that recently came out. Yeah, it hasn't sold as much as this lot. But does it really go with anything else? You know, this is the Dragon Rage one. This is the Rainbow Pony one. This is the Corrupted Bandana one. That looks cool. That looks goofy. That looks silly. That looks odd. That looks cool. You know, what does that go with? You have to tell me. So, if you could justify it and other people like using it as well, then there you go. It'll flourish. It'll go up in price. But that out of everything here, what would likely at least maintain its value? This. What would likely flourish during post-Christmas? Most likely the Tempered Garage Door. I usually see Tempered Collection always getting used and bought out during post-Christmas time, early January time. So, yeah. A bit of a slow burn for this one, I bet. It will dip below its Rust Store price, but it will most likely go above its Rust Store price afterwards. So, bad short term, good long term. This is just going to be a slow burn, slow long term burn. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we've talked about everything. There's not much else to sit here and say. What's that front page looking like? Wow, not much to look at. Weapon Barrel, how are you doing? How's the Steam market at the moment in terms of Rust market? So the cheapest barrel at the moment is $11.70. Yep, it's looking fairly built up. Buy orders, however, are only going up to just below $10. Are we still technically in the bad times? Kinda. It went up a bit, and it went down a bit. It's weird. It went up a bit, stagnated, went down a bit, started to go back up a bit. I think... In fact, no, there's nothing really to sit here and say. Rock bottom was the end of October. We perked up a bit, we went down a bit, and it looks like we're only just starting to go back up a bit. This is usual, this is routine, this is just how it usually is. Gentlemen, I hope you're looking forward to post-Christmas time. I hope you invested into the likes of Christmas skins, cold skins, festive skins, gingerbread, snowman. I will be doing a talk about that in a bit as well. So, just for a laugh, why don't we take a real quick look and see how's that trophy doing? Twitch Rivals trophy. Why do people still buy you? They really shouldn't, but they still keep doing it. I don't know why, Twitch Rivals trophy. You're not that special. You're a glitched item. The very second they buy you, they're never going to be able to sell you ever again. They're literally wasting their money if they buy you. I warn people all the time, yet they still keep buying you. Let's go take a look. Oh dear, someone on November 21st bought you. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, you know, if only people listened. If only people listened to Hedge. So, what is this? This is a glitched item. Do not buy this. It was given away for free. Yes, it's there. Why can't you sell yours? Because it was glitched. It was only allowed to be listed on the Steam market for 2 hours, alright? I mean, in fact, I've got a whole video talking about this. But anyway, if the very second you buy this, you'll never be able to sell it. You'll never be able to trade it. It is not supposed to be marketable. It is not supposed to be tradable. What happened was when they first released this and gave it out to everybody, they accidentally allowed it to be marketable and tradable. So for 2 hours, all of these people listed theirs at a very high price. And, well, those are the same people that still have theirs up. Once this dries up, yeah, they're all gone. That's it, done. No, you're never going to be able to see any more on the Steam market ever again. And by default, if your listing is on the Steam market and it doesn't sell after 6 months, it does get removed from the Steam market. So at some point in the future, there will be zero. There will be zero. But it is not valuable, it is not rare, and I wouldn't be surprised if they release this again at some point in the near future when they do another Twitch Rivals event. Okay? Do not buy this. It's not rare. It's not special. Leave it alone. You're likely going to get another one for free. So don't bother. Alright? I've warned you enough, and yet people still keep buying it. Okay, so, rotation. Where are you? Come to me. Right, so I bet a whole bunch of people are jumping on now. Which update do you like most? Stone Spear is cheaper and quicker to craft? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things being changed. Reduced sway when aiming with the M92. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. External wall debris. World event notifications. Yes. So apparently oil rig and cargo, they're getting nerfed. They don't happen so frequently. So that's something to be a bit cautious about. Corey update. Yep, they changed it to diesel fuel instead. Yep. Anything in regards to what we potentially will be seeing for Christmas? World food, quick eat, good, netting good. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, what's going to affect my skins? Tell me. Steam network and postpone? No, okay, whatever. Christmas update. On December 15th, at 7 o'clock GMT time, basically, whatever time the UK is, we'll be releasing a mandatory server and client update to enable the Xmas event. And remember, people, if you have or own any Christmas items, you have to sell them before December 15th. I will be making a fuss about that in a video soon. As you are aware, I've recently been doing progress updates talking about Christmas related skins, as you can see here. There will be a new one released very soon. In fact, I need to start making that now. So let's skip ahead, because we don't want to sit here and wait forever for that rust or rotation to happen, and Lord knows when it's going to happen. It's whenever Face Punch feels like it. So let's skip to the future. Alright, sorry about this. We're going to have to postpone this for a second. Right. Yeah, we need to postpone this for a second. I have been informed. Not this page. Over here. Quick refresh. New skins. Bonana. No clothing and armour. Wait, what? Again! Another AK! I just don't get it. No armored door, no double armored door. I just don't know. Honestly, I was expecting clothing, double armored door or something, you know, something genuinely interesting. Nope. Right, so I've got to I've got to announce it to the Rust people. Rotation. Okay, let's go get a real quick look at these. Which was early, which was late, and which was typical. So this was, that's going quite far back, isn't it? That is 1, 2, 3. That is late. This right here, this is typical. This is typical. This is, yep, that's typical. This is, that's early. Oh, what version? Oh, it's the version without the aim sight. Yeah, let's get a better, this one. Yes. This has, much like the MP5, he removed the parts of the aim sight so you can see more. Yeah, this is going to be in demand. So yeah, that's early. This is early. This is early. And this is early. Right, so we also have the regular skins that are now going to become marketable. So if I just quickly go here and refresh, and they don't currently exist on the Steam market. Wonderful, because no one's listed them. So I guess we're just going to have to wait a little while for that. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll skip ahead. We'll skip ahead for that. Right then, gentlemen, so that took some time. A good, what, hour and a half? Well, it's fairly normal. The rotation happens when Face Punch feels like it. We don't have any influence. We can't figure it out 100%. So, yes, Paisley Bandana. 360 requests to buy so far, going all the way up to about 65 cents. Let's see if we start seeing some more buy orders appear, because, of course, not everybody is instantly aware when a rotation happens. And, of course, now we have the Bangasar as well. This did not sell that much. And that's something we had to take into consideration in regards to, right, well, if there's not many of them in circulation, could it potentially go up in price easier? Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. But as of now, buy orders only going up to about 90 cents. So, yeah, let's give that some time. So, new skins. Well, oh, no, they haven't appeared just yet. Well, doesn't matter, because we can still figure out what is and isn't abnormal through SCMM. If it already says marketable, then yeah, that would be abnormal. So see that? It says the Blackout Python is selling for $2.49, so of course it's a different price than what we would normally see for a weapon, which would be $1.99. See how that isn't marketable, but somehow this is? Yeah, that's the indicator. If you're going to use SCMM to find out, that's to point out it's abnormal. And this is the current week's skins. So yes, so what we're led to believe is the Blackout Python is abnormal, the LR300 is abnormal, the Satchel Charge is abnormal, and the Garage Door is abnormal. So we've got 4 abnormal skins, and the Bonana, the AK, the Diablo, the El Diablo Double Barrel Shotgun, and the custom SMG, they are regular skins. So this, and this will only become marketable when the Rust Door rotates next week, and this, and this, they appear during abnormal times. We know that because I stream it every single week. Okay, and still no skins there? That's fine. So we'll just work with this. So this is the current week skins, and I am disappointed. Well, I'm not surprised with the appearance of this. Alright, that was a fun gimmick, okay, but like, where's the clothing and armor? Where's the clothing and armor? What's the point in even making hoodie pants tier 3, tier 2 if you're just going to only accept one every 4 rotations, whatever? It's really awkward. Core pieces are where we see the best profits. Core pieces are what tends to sell the most. Usually, like ponchos have been taking quite a lot of attention recently, but hoodies, pants, tier 2, tier 3, they usually always strongly sell very nicely if you continue the collections. And well, where are they? So this is awkward because next week is the last week. So December 8th is the last week we will see regular skins just before the Christmas skins. So the 15th and the 22nd of December will be Christmas rotation skins, only Christmas themed skins. I don't know what to expect, and I'm getting worried because it looks like all of these collections will be missing out. They won't be completed. Or in regards to Apostate, continued. Same as JPEG. Well, JPEG's really long gone now. So yeah, that is very, 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 very unfortunate. So, new skins. Let's talk. Right, so Blackout Python. I'm going to talk about you straight away. I talked about this when the very second I saw this during the skin checks this past Tuesday, I saw something very special about this, and yeah. So Mr. MDE, if you recall very recently of the Blackout MP5, he cut away the portion of the aim sight. So yeah, you know how it had the panels? He took them off, or rather, he made them invisible, transparent. He's done the exact same thing here to his Blackout Python. In fact, I could probably show you a comparison because his other Python would still be here. What do you mean, Hedge? Well, if you go right here, he made 2 versions. Cutout and no cutout. This is the cutout version, and this is the no cutout version. Do you see the difference? From black to black, black to black, black to black. Now, does that really make a world of a difference? To a lot of people who scream loudly, yes. But yeah, as of now, I think this is this has to be the only Python that has this, and maybe we'll see other creators start doing this. But it's the usual Blackout skin, very nice, sleek design, and with a red tip, very helpful. I would not be surprised if this skin is in demand and is a nice, comfortable investment. In fact, if you were to look at the likes of the Blackout MP5, remember how Blackout skins used to not be very in demand and whatnot? Well, even then, it was still up by 17%. Still held up very nicely. Sold lots and still held up very nicely. And potentially today, are we going to see a change in mood and opinion with the MP5 in game? Maybe that will cause the Blackout MP5 to go up in price even more. More in demand, more demand to use skins, high skin prices. So simple. So, yeah, we haven't been very successful this year with revolver skins, have we? Take a look at all of these. And, yeah, so down and red, 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 down and red. Yeah, not very good. Even the Black Gold Python that sold for $3.99, it's only at $3.26. Quite a bit awkward, isn't it? But with this, Blackout Collection is very in demand. It's beloved. People will be buying these as we approach the end of December. The Blackout skins always rise up in price for them. They get quite expensive. So I wouldn't be surprised if this dips a little bit at its worst, but then immediately goes up. The MP5 didn't even dip. The custom SMG did dip. Yeah, Blackout SAR's now above its restore price. Hooray! So, yeah, Blackout Poncho looks to be slowly going up a little bit as well. Blackout Collection is usually a very safe investment. No matter what it is, it very likely will, at the very least, stick around its price, go above it eventually. So this right here, this is probably, if you're looking to buy something immediately, that would probably be the thing to buy. I don't really recommend buying something immediately, especially if it's abnormal. So, yeah, if you're wanting to play it extra safe, you could always just potentially try your best and put down a very strong buy order in it on Wednesday. Wait till Thursday, then buy some. But honestly, I really do think that Python would be held up quite strong. There will be a lot of support for it, a lot of buy order support. Now we'll move on to the Redemption LR300. So, again, updates. LR300, MP5, they now have a built-in burst module. You can burst fire with them. Could we see people wanting to use LR300 more? Or, a better way to put it, people actually looking to use it. Because, yes, this was something that you had to... You could buy it with scrap, or try your best and, do some oil rigs and whatnot. So, yes, you can't make it. That's awkward. Will it actually change? So, why am I hesitant? I showed you literally earlier. Take a look at all of this. Newest ones, how are you doing? Still in the red. We haven't seen any changes so far because, well, scmm is slow at the moment. That's not its fault. It's the Steam servers. So, yeah. Are we going to see a change? If we start seeing positivity, yes, that will do very nicely. Why? Take a look at it. It's a very cool looking skin. I will give it that. Mr. Slanosta, you did a very good job here. This is his third redemption skin. Not surprised that on the day they did a change to the LR300, they picked out a very cool looking skin to promote usage. That's a $3 skin right there. Looks very cool, very shiny, nice design. But I'm still hesitant. I'm still unsure if it's going to be doing all right. We need to see how things play out during this week. It's abnormal. We don't need to rush into buying it. We can see how things play out. We can see what the general opinion is. Yes, you do have to listen out for general opinion. If loads of people like it now, that's good. More demand to use it. If you like it, but most people don't, that's not good enough, mate. You got to wait and see what other people are saying. You got to keep your ears out, get the general consensus, and then you'll understand and realise where it is in terms of gun demand. At the moment, it's a bit iffy because people would just rather use an AK instead of the LR300. Maybe we will see a change, but for now, it's abnormal. Don't need to rush into buying it. We can do our buy orders, then we can buy it on Thursday if it's looking good. Simple. Bonana. Okay, so. We've had both skins this year, and let's see how they've been doing. I clicked the wrong thing. So, yes, bows. A lot of people do like to use bows. They're very easy to quickly make and then start attacking people with, but in the grand scheme of things, running around with a bow isn't necessary. It isn't exactly. It's not gonna. How many gunfights are you gonna win with a bow? I'm pretty sure the gun would win. So, yeah, a lot of people love their bows and whatnot. And, yeah, every now and then there's a particular bow that stands out better than the rest, like the comics bow. It's pure white. A lot of people who like to make bases in the Arctic snowy areas, they would prefer that. Fish bow, fish collection, it's very popular, it's very silly. So, yes, that stands out very nicely. Jade bow looks very nice, all green with the red string, looks nice. Dragon bow, abyss bow, blackout bow, retro wave bow. Lots of these stand out, but we have plenty of other ones that people just don't care for. So what I'm pointing out is, for a lot of people, they do like to use bows, but they would only really use maybe 5 skins compared to the rest of them. Like, is this Bonana, which is very goofy and silly to look at, funny idea, great pun. I believe that's Debsky's first ever skin to be accepted. Let's just quickly... No, I was wrong. He had the red barn double door. Okay, that's fine. Congratulations on getting another skin accepted, by the way. But, yeah, I think this is going to sell fairly well. I just don't know if it's going to stick around. Like, okay, a lot of people are going to think, surely this is the same collection as the Banana Ioka. It's not. It's not abnormal either. This is also awkward. You could just wait to the very last minute on Thursday, buy a bunch of them, see what it looks like after 2 days. If it looks bad, then just refund it. You could do it that way. That's playing it extra safe. But I think we're just going to wait it out. You could just try and do a strong buy order in it when it becomes marketable, and when the rust rotation happens next week. I need to see what happens in terms of sales. I need to see if the demand is there, and then we make a consideration. I kind of look at it and I think, yeah, I could see that doing well. I could see lots of people wanting to use it and whatnot. I can see the goofy, funny side of it. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. So, Satchel Charge from Hell. Please tell me, when you make your satchel charges, how desperate are you to quickly put a skin on it? Because you're literally going to throw it on a door and it's going to explode and then it's gone. Take that into consideration. Satchel charges. Not many people care enough to even put a skin on it. And when you look at the most recent satchel charge skins that we've had, down a red, 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 a little bit up in green, down a red, oh, that's comfortable, that's good. Yeah, so only a few satchel charge skins are in the positive. Quite a lot of them are old. Yep, so... Yes, it is the From Hell collection, you are correct. But From Hell collection did have quite a lot of duds in regards to, well, some of the skins that have come out. Like the sheet metal door, the crossbow, the saw. But then again, some of the deployables did very nicely. Like the box from Hell, double door here. Very cool looking knife. Furnace from Hell still holds up nicely. AK from Hell, $30. It's awkward. Is this going to be another situation where you're like, okay, if I'm going to have at least one skin for my satchel charge, I'm going to make sure it's at least a good one. Very likely that could be the answer with this satchel charge from Hell. So I'm going to sit here and assume it might be alright. It's also abnormal. What am I going to say? Wait until Wednesday. Wait until Wednesday. Let's do our buy orders, look at the buy order support, then we'll make a decision. So good job there, Mr. Sir Q, continuing your collection. Very nice. Let's move on to the Dead Souls AK-47. Let's now stop talking about the Dead Souls AK-47. Right, no, we won't be mean, but yeah, okay. Dead Souls hasn't really changed the world. It's been fairly successful. I'm sorry, KVA. I'm sorry, but yeah. There's no demand for it. And yeah, this is the third AK-47 3 weeks in a row. There is some... it's awkward. It is awkward. So... let's go take a look at the newest AKs that just have come out. Down 41, down 46, down 72, down 35, la 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 la. And at some point next week, I wouldn't be surprised if this also goes below its Rustore price. Gothic Warlord, you only became marketable last night. Give it some time, you'll go down as well. I don't want to sound mean, but this is the pattern with AK-47 skins. We get one pretty much every other week. Recently, every week. So, If we see another AK-47 skin, I'm going to go mad. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we see an AK-47 skin during the Christmas weeks. It's very likely going to happen. Far too many options, oversaturated with options. They go down in price very quickly. They normally go down to around $1 very quickly. So, yeah, I'm not... Yeah, no. Just wouldn't bother. No, yeah. JPEG Garage Door. Right, so we are seeing the Armoured Door buff today. And will that really have much effect in regards to the Garage Door? Probably not. No, don't think so. So, JPEG collection is being successful now. We have had a sheet metal door down 33% already. We've had the garage door. GBG, congratulations. Please make clothing. Please make hoodie and pants. Please. Please make hoodie and pants. Right, so maybe he wants to stick with deployables. What would he want to make next? Large box? Maybe. Small box? Maybe. What else could he do? Table? Maybe. So, yeah. JPEG chair and table would be cool. GBG. If you want to make deployables, vending machine, chair, table. We don't see many of those. And that would mean a lot of sales. Just pointing it out to you. But anyway. We've got a garage door, and we've had plenty of garage doors this year. This does not glow in the dark. We showed this in the Saturday Skin Showcase. I'm going to be very surprised. I'm just going to sit here and say, I'm surprised that was picked over the Quarantine and the Demonic Raven garage door. Maybe because this was part of a collection, but then again, Quarantine and Thingy are, so I don't know. I really don't know. I am very surprised with this week. I honestly expected a lot different. It's really, really awkward. It's really awkward. I don't have a lot of faith in this. It's marketable now. Yeah, so this is abnormal. So wait till Wednesday, do the buy orders, look at the buy order support afterwards, but I honestly don't have too much faith with this. Yes, if you are a JPEG purveyor, then yeah, by all means buy it, use it. If you want to buy these skins to use, by all means please buy them, use them, enjoy them. But I'm talking in terms of an investment. I'm talking in terms of, will this go up in price after a while? I don't think this JPEG garage door is going to be going up in price very soon. So let's just wait and see the sales, do our buy orders on Wednesday night, and then we'll see how things play out by next Rust rotation. Another double barrel shotgun. Can't have pump shotguns. No, especially when you change the slugs. No. Oh no, we're gonna do it with the double barrel. No, we're gonna release another double barrel shotgun, not a pump shotgun, which everybody loves to use with the. Oh my god, what's going on with military double barrel shotgun? That's getting pumped. Yeah, that's getting pumped. That right there is, yeah. Look at it. Whoop. So what's going on there, people? It's a pump. Someone bought out the majority of the stock. And, yeah, they've listed all of these at a much higher price. Do you honestly think these buy orders are legit? Nope, these aren't legit buy orders. This is all fake. This is a pump. So, yeah, that didn't sell that much. So, just to point out, that's an anomaly. We won't care about that. We'll talk about every other one. So this is down 22%, this is down 29%, this is down 45%, this is down 46%, this is down 40%, this is down 20%, 27%. Yeah. We've had far too many double barrel shotgun skins this year. We've had one water pipe, we've had one pump shotgun, so one water pipe, one pump shotgun, and in contrast to that we've had 10 double barrel shotgun skins this year, and yeah, they have not fared well. Cold Hunter expect to start moving up a bit. Cold Hunter collection should be doing quite well as we enter January time. Would be expected that, but this is no Cold Hunter. This is El Diablo, and we've only got one other skin part of that collection. So this is made by Eros, if you remember. He made the Python that was accepted fairly recently. Yep, there it is. So he's got two skin collections out at the moment. He's got Cybercode and he's got El Diablo. So congratulations to you, Mr. Eros. You've been getting a lot of skins accepted fairly recently, haven't you? But a double barrel? No, I would not consider putting my money towards another double barrel shotgun. And now we have Calm Time SMG. Frog, is this your first skin? It is! Well done, buddy. Congratulations. Enjoy your sales. But unfortunately, this is not abnormal, and it is a custom SMG. And I'm very confused. During the week, that you make a fairly significant change to the MP5, you decide to release a custom SMG skin instead of an MP5. Okay, right, so, and don't give me that. Don't say, oh, but they probably didn't have any options. They literally picked out their LR from almost a month ago. Okay, we had a lot of LR 300 skins submitted this week. They pulled this out from almost a month ago. Don't tell me there wasn't any other MP5s. But sorry to detract. Let's focus. Custom SMGs. How high are they in the meta on the totem pole for demand, gun demand? Not very high, and you can see that very right there. Look, down 25, down 24, down 50, down 44, down 30. No, not a good thing to put your money towards. It's unfortunate, but that is the way it is. So, there are two things I look at this week that I think have a fairly good chance of doing well, and one maybe. Blackout Python I really do think is just going to go up. Like, I think it's too... word is going to get around with that aim sight, and much like with the MP5, I honestly expect that will just stay positive instantly. So, yeah. I am curious about the Bonana. I'm curious. In fact, if we refresh, will we see some more sales? Is this it more in demand compared to the LR300? No, it hasn't changed. How unfortunate. So, I think a lot of people will be looking at that and thinking, you know what? I want a banana. Ha ha ha. I've got a big banana. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. And then we got the LR300. If people really do like the change that's been implemented, that could lead to many LR300 skins going up in price. And with this one coming out on the week where we have this maybe buff. Yeah. It's maybe. It's a hard maybe. I just can't guarantee if it's going to do all right. I know in the past with all the other LR300s, LR300, they haven't fared well in terms of being an investment. So yeah, that's it. That's that week. Everything else, I'm just that's everything. I don't really know what else to say. If I could refresh this, can we just get an extra guarantee for what isn't abnormal? That's abnormal, that isn't abnormal, that isn't abnormal, that isn't abnormal, that isn't abnormal, that's abnormal, that's abnormal, that's abnormal, because they all have the links. Right, so we know that 100%. How are you faring over here? Paisley Bandana, we've got a buy order going up to 69 cents now. Okay, it hasn't really changed that much, but yep, that looks to be doing a little bit better. And the Bangasar, yep, you're there. Yep, okay, cool. So, I am disappointed with this week. I expected more. I expected better. Look, you can anticipate all you want. It's Face Punch's decision. No hide skins. Surprised to see not another poncho. No hoodie and pants. No tier 2. No tier 3. What are we going to expect next week? Continuations of collections, especially with clothing, usually are great in terms of sales, great investment, so loads of people want it, but we're just not seeing that anymore. And I really don't know what's going on. And I'm sad. And I'm depressed. So that's life. That is, it's awkward, isn't it? Yeah, apostate. I feel bad for you people who invested into apostate. Yep. So, it's December now. And, well, I hate you, Astrowatch, so much. You're in my chat right there, and you did that to me. I hate you so much. He dumped on me. Well, it's not the end of the world, because I've been selling my Christmas skins. Christmas skins are on the up, they're more in demand, and, well, apostate, I don't think that's in demand anymore, but I removed my buy order. Okay, so, let's see what happens from here and now. Next week is the last week for regular skins. After that, Christmas on December 15th and 22nd, Christmas rotations on the 15th and the 22nd. So, 8. What could it be? Please let it be mostly clothing. Please let it be mostly clothing. Ah, I'm depressed.